I came across this verse in prayer this morning, and it brought me to this phenomena that I've seen so much. When people say, I don't want to consult because once you consult, then you can't run away. Once you consult, then you will awaken the wrath of the ancestors. Once you hasha, even one time, then you've opened a Pandora's box that you can never close. It's funny, but it's not funny. You get me? Like, it's really not funny, but it's fun. Hello and welcome to Sangoma Society. My name is Uhani Wagamakwagwa and I am Honey Tell a Story on all social media platforms. Makhosi Nomabutho Emsam, and this is Sangoma Society, where we demystify the ancestral. Today I want to talk about the dangers of running from the truth. You know, when I hear one of these stories, what it sounds like in my head is somebody saying, no, it's better to keep your eyes closed, because if you open your eyes, then you will see. But we're walking, fam. Like, we're walking this path of life. We're on this journey. So if you're walking with your eyes closed, how are you benefiting? Who is it benefiting? I want to go back to this verse, Proverbs 4, verse 19. But the way of the wicked is like a deep darkness. They do not know why they stumble. Some of you have been dreaming a specific person. They just keep coming back. Or whenever you're faced with a conundrum, you think of that person, you know? But the problem is that that person is a healer, umporofiti, nyanga, sangoma, something, mamusevelates. Because you know that going to them to inquire about the conundrum you find yourself in will involve them investigating in some way, by mediumship, by bone divination, by cartomancy, by fire reading, by water reading, by using the Bible. Because you know that if you go to this person, maybe they're going to throw the bones, and maybe those bones are going to speak. Mhlawumbe bazoshaya umhlahlo, ukhuluma idlozi. And you have secrets and you don't want them to know. You have things that you've done that you're ashamed of, and you're so afraid of them coming up. Or there are things within yourself that you suspect. You suspect. And you just don't want that confirmation. So you bury your head in the sand. You prolong your own suffering. You choose suffering rather than confront the truth. You live a life in performance of integrity, while you know not why you stumble. You don't even know what it is that's holding you back. And you're doing nothing to find out. You're not doing the shadow work. You're not going where you know you could get help. You're just sitting there. As long as you don't acknowledge it, hoping it will go away. It won't. It won't. It is what it is. It's right there, and it's not gonna go away by itself. It requires intervention. It requires that you do the work. But you're running from that. You're choosing to walk in darkness. You're choosing to shut your eyes to the truth. Proverbs 4 verse 19 says, "The way of the wicked is a deep darkness. They know not why they stumble." Finding yourself on the path of what may or may not be wickedness because of ignorance. It can be forgiven in children. I mean, God is very forgiving of the ignorant, those who truly know not what they do. But there are verses that say far harsher things of those who choose to ignore the truth when they know it. Those who try to choose an easier path because they know how difficult the higher path might be. You're not doing anybody any favors when you take steps to find out what it is that is affecting your life. You're not doing the healer a favor. Whether or not you go there, that person's life is going to go on. But what about yours? Can the same be said for yours? People are so terrified of what a healer might say, as though it's the healer who is going to activate certain codes in the universe to make these truths real in your life. The healer can only tell you what is there. If you are avoiding going to see a healer that you have been shown can help you, or engaging with the work of a healer whom you have been shown can help you because you're afraid of what it will unlock in your life, the only thing the healer is there to do is open your eyes. Open your eyes. You are going to have to do the work. You are going to have to show up. You are going to be the one whose agency needs to be in control of the situation. But maybe that's the thing you're actually running from. Maybe you know that. So maybe I'm just making it worse. Who knows? Walking in the darkness when you could be seeking the light. That is the way of the wicked. Your ignorance is unlikely to be forgiven. You won't be able to plead ignorance in the audience of your ancestors the day that you meet them. And that day will come, like it will for all of us. And the longer you choose to live in that darkness, to live in that ignorance, the longer you prolong your own suffering. It's in your hands. It's your choice. You're the one making it. No one can force you to walk in the path of light. No one can force you to rid yourself of your ignorance. No one should force you. It's got to be your own decision. But just know that the only person whom you're fooling by keeping yourself in the dark is you. Nobody else. I hope that this conversation today has shed some light on the dangers of running from the truth. My name is Uhani Wagamakwakwa. I am Honey Tell a Story on all social media platforms. Makhosi Nomabutho Emsamo. And this is Sangoma Society. You can find us on all social media platforms, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, as well as on our podcast every new moon and every full moon for resources relating to all things ancestral. You may visit www.sangomasociety.com. If you have any questions about today's topic, don't hesitate to pop them down in the comment section below. If you find that your question is straying a little longer than about 2 sentences, you probably are more in need of a consultation than a public discussion. Until next time, Bukhari.